It's been an horrific 10 days for you. How are you bearing up?
Well, I'm trying to keep strong for my kids, but my heart inside is broken. My world is destroyed. What happened to my baby?
Yeah.
You know, I have the eldest girl, she's 12. I have 3 boys.
Candace, Michael, Patrick and Thomas.
And she was the youngest. So my daughter was looking for a girl, her sister.
Yeah, our baby sister.
Her baby sister.
What do you say to them?
Like, they all know about it, you know. Their hearts are broke.
Yeah.
Because she used to put a smile on their face. She used to play with them. My youngest little fella, he was out in the hospital with me when, like, he ran into a taxi with me. That was Michael, he's only 10. And he held her in his arms as well.
But for any parent, it's got to be the worst nightmare to see the guards calling to your door. Is that what happened?
Yeah, at 7 o'clock in the morning, a Friday morning. 7 o'clock that morning, the guards banged on the door and I woke up and I said, yeah, Garda. And he said, it's your Santina, your daughter. So I put my hand to her head. I said, Garda, what happened? He said, I can't tell you that. You have to go to the hospital to find that out. So when I went to the hospital...
That was the longest journey ever, I'd say.
I got a taxi straight out to the hospital. Me and my son Michael, he's only 10. He jumped in with me for support, you know, because he'd know I'd fall down weakness, you know. So we went into the private room. There was a lot of doctors around me. They said, Santina's after passing away, she's dead. So I broke down.
But she was still on a life support?
No, it was just kind of an auction just to show, like, that she was dead, like, she was pronounced dead, but it was just kind of like ear, just to, like, her heart stopped beating.
Yeah.
And they said, even if her heart was still beating, she would have been brain damaged, and she wouldn't be Santina no more.
Yeah, so they brought you in to see her?
They explained, and they brought me in to see her. So I said, they said, you want to hold her? Of course, I want to hold my baby, I said. So when I grabbed her, I held her, I could feel all the bruises and damage and the dents in the back of her head. You know? And all the bruises, her nose and cuts and her neck, her body, and the blanket fell off her leg. And all the bruises was all over her body. She was beaten to death.
From the top of her head to her toes?
All the top, from every part of her. And her eyes was opened. And I was like, Santina, Mommy's here. Wake up. I'm sorry, I said I was not there for you. It's not my fault. You know? My heart is just broken. I may look strong from outside for my kids' sake, but inside me will never heal. Not till these people just come forward, whoever these monsters done it to my child.
Yeah. So you're holding the broken body of your 2-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I am.
And I imagine it's hard to even believe that this is happening, that you'd feel as if you're
still in shock.
Trying to wake up, that you're in some kind of a nightmare.
I can't eat. I can't sleep. I just can't. I was rocking her. I told her to wake up. She was gone. And I couldn't believe she was gone, because her eyes were still opened. I know she went through an awful lot of pain by just looking at her.
Because of the bruising and the
damage.
damage.
The damage. I had to get a bone lick. I bought her a beautiful pink dress, with, you know, because that's what she is, pink, like a little angel, like, you know.
Little Barbie, you
Little
called
Barbie. Her name is Santina Eileen Barbie. That's because she was so cute and adorable. And she always had a smile. She never complained.
That photograph that we all see, beautiful photograph of her smiling face.
She always was smiling. She never complained. That's why I can't understand why some animal or monster could kill a baby that never complains. Oh.
How did you process it then for the hours and days that followed? I mean, there was a stage when you would have to go and pick out a little coffin, yeah?
Yeah, I did. I picked out her coffin, a casket. And I thank everyone that donated.
You're more than welcome. Did you have to go over to O'Connor's to literally pick one out? Yes,
I picked out her coffin. It's a steel casket coffin. All her flowers, I picked out all her flowers.
And she wasn't staying with you, was she not? No, or with your gran or anything, your mum?
Basically, she was in hospital. She fell down my mum's 3 steps. And it was an incident, she kind of broke her little leg.
Her femur, I think.
Yeah, because she started to walk. She was only 1.5.
Yeah.
And that was just a total accident because she ran after her brother and sisters because she's very fond of them.
And she fell down the stairs?
Yeah, just 3 steps. And I was out the hospital for the whole week with her.
You're not eating? You're not sleeping?
I can't. I can't stomach it. I can't.
No sleep at all? You're not snatching?
I'm just getting a kind of an hour's sleep, but I'm tossing and turning and I'm waking up and I'm walking around. I don't know what to do.
You're mourning your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter, because there's no justice there for her yet.
Yes, but you need to allow that to take its course. You're encouraging whomever they are to confess, tell the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
And give peace.
Like they have to have guilty conscience on their head.
What was the removal like? Do you recall much of that and the amount of people that came to mourn?
Oh, I thank them very much because they done an awful lot for me to help me and pick me up, and I thank all the guards and detectives for what they're doing, and all the people that donated and the people that stood by me and went to the church. Do you know?
And where is she buried now?
She's buried in Kilcully.
And did you see her going down into the ground?
I did, yeah. And my youngest, he's 5. And he said, she's not going down there, ma'am. She shouldn't be down there. And he's only 5. He said, we'll go to Monkey Mace, he said to her. He don't realise because he's only young. But my eldest are taking it rough. Like, you know, I said she's gone to the angels, the gods, but they said, ma'am, we need to find out what happened to her and who done this to her.
And in the casket, did you put things that were close to her?
All her teddy bears that she loved, I had all her stuff.
They went in?
They went in with her and went down with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teddy bear, Peppa Pig,
things like that. Everything. Barney, she loved Barney. She loved the Teletubbies. She always sang Barney's song, which is lovely because that's a big happy family, and you know.
I love you, you love me.
Yeah, we're all a happy family.
Yeah.
You know, she was just an angel. She was so bright. And she never complained. She never cries. All she wanted is what she wanted. She'd get her brother's phone. Her brother handed it out to her because whatever she wanted, they'd give it to her because they loved her so much, you know. She was the baby of the family.
And are you a religious girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very religion.
Do you believe that she's somewhere else now, at peace and happy somewhere else?
She is with our Lord and the angels, yeah. I believe so. I believe she's watching over me.
She should have had a very long life, though.
That's what I'm saying. I had an awful lot of plans for her. Play school, you know, future, life. She's too young. She's only turned 2 since May. Her life is gone. You know? I just can't understand why they do this to a little baby. And they're still walking the streets. And it's not right.
Would you be able to cope with the other children? Do you have help?
Oh, yeah, plenty of help, yeah. I am strong for my kids. And they knows that. But it's inside me, my heart is broke. You know? I cope for my children. I do the best for my children. I bring them to the cinema. I give them money. I bring them here, trying to get their mind off things. But they're kind of easing off a bit because they know, like, the angels are looking after her. And they seen the photos of yesterday. They said, Ma'am, it's beautiful. Her grave is beautiful. What Santina would love was that pink. You know?
Did she look beautiful when she was in the casket? No, because when everyone was crying to have her, the bruises start, you know, the makeup. Yes.
Start coming off her where the bruises was coming. So, and her lips was
because her teeth were gone.
Yeah. So it wasn't her, like, you know, it didn't look like her because it took a week for her to be released.
Because they had to do a post-mortem.
Yeah, exactly. I understand that. But still, it didn't look like my little angel. You know?
You really are trapped in a nightmare, aren't you?
I am. I'm just in shock. Like, I often leave a bag there and someone say, oh, you left your bag there, Brigid. You have to understand, I just lost my little toddler. Someone murdered my baby.
She didn't fall asleep and die in her sleep or
no,
anything.
She got beaten to death. I seen it for myself. All her bruises all over her body. I have to buy a pawn lick for the child's hands and inside her dress, which was not nice.
Yeah,
because she used to never wear pawn licks.
Did the people in the hospital who worked on trying to save her life tell you about the injuries? Did they describe her death to you?
No. They said they had no information until they done the postmortem. Check it out.
Yeah.
I didn't get no information yet. That's what I'm grieving for, is what happened to her, who done it to her, and why done it. Why did they do this to a 2-year-old baby? An innocent baby?
Yeah.
Barely, she can't speak for herself. You know?
Do you think of how she must have been feeling when this was happening?
That's what's going through my heart. When she got beaten, what way did she feel? When she got hit, she never got touched. She was always treated like a little baby angel. She was never touched. Her hair was gold, red curly hair. She was never touched. She was always brought up soft. So it hurted me to see what pain she went through.
Do you think she was calling out for you that night?
I'd say she was, yeah. She was.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me sad that I wasn't there for her. You know? It's not my fault. It's not that. I just want justice. I want justice for my child. I want the people, or any people have no information of my child, what happened to my baby, to come forward. Please come forward and tell me what happened to my baby.
Now, you know that somebody was questioned, taken into custody, questioned, released without charge.
That's right. That broke my heart.
Yeah.
So when they got released, that broke me down more.
Does that make you angry?
It don't make me angry.
Are you angry about any of this?
I'm very in shock. I cannot be angry. My world is just destroyed with my little baby girl. All I can do now is look after my 4 kids. I think about Santina. I go up to her grave every day.
Do you?
I do. I go up to her grave every day. I'm bringing up strawberries later on to her, because that's the last thing she was eating. My mum bought her strawberries.
Do you think you'll spend a lot of time there?
Up there, yeah. Of course I will.
Because you feel close to her?
I feel so close to her because, she was my angel. All my kids are my angels, but she was the baby. And it hurts my brother. It hurts her brothers and sisters. The same with Santina.
But you'd have aunts and uncles and grandparents, wouldn't you?
They were all there for support. I have a lot of support everywhere. They keeps coming to me, supporting me. So only for them, I would have been lost. So
it's hard to imagine that things will get easier.
I live with my mum as well, so she's good, very good support as well.
Yeah.
So,
are you getting any medical help or medical care?
After when all this is finished, I'm going to counselling. Because I'm going to break down. Probably, you don't know. The tears could just come out of me and break down. At least my counsellor could talk to me. I keep them strong. I am very strong woman. It's just inside my heart is breaking. But my kids, the rest of my kids, I'm going to protect them for the rest of my life. Over losing my baby daughter. And
for now, with all of the grief and the mourning and the tragedy and the nightmare that you're in and the sleeplessness and not eating, you want justice.
I want justice.
Yeah, for Santina.
For Santina, my baby Santina.
And That's in the hands of the Gardaí.
Yeah.
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 To get on with the work that they're doing.
To get everything
and
right.
To do it slowly and meticulously.
And make sure they get the person rightly. That person that done it.
And
it takes time.
To send that person to jail for a long time?
Oh yes, I prefer now if that person gets a life prison for murdering a baby.
Because you were given a life sentence, weren't you?
This is a life sentence for me, for the rest of my life. My little baby girl is gone. I've only one little daughter, and she's 12. She's the eldest. I have 3 boys. I had 2 girls. You know, and she'd go shopping. She had no sister to go shopping with. You know, she had no sister to talk to.
Thank you so much for coming in. Difficult and all as it is, you're very strong to be able to get through a conversation like this, because you have to relive it all again.
Yeah.
Those moments in the hospital holding her body.
Yeah, exactly.
May she get justice.
May she get justice. And I hope someone come forward and their guilty conscience come at them and walk straight to the car park and say, look, I done it.
And
whoever they are, just get their conscience. May their conscience come at them and walk into the Garda station and say, I killed that baby.
Okay, well listen, try and mind yourself.
I'm staying strong for my kids.
Absolutely.
And she's always in my heart. I know she looks down at me. I know she's above there.
And what do you say to her? I'm sorry.
I always talk to her. I always say, my poor baby, I know you're here with me when I'm walking, because I see feathers. And I know she's walking beside me when I see feathers, white feathers.
But you're not holding her hand.
But I'm not holding her
hand.
To be doing. That's what I want to be doing.
Do you say sorry to her?
I often said sorry that I was not there. But I know she forgive me because she knows it's not my fault. You know?
Okay.
Because I was not there. If I was there, it'd be a different reason. She wouldn't be. She'd be alive. We were planning holidays. Planning to go to the beach with her. She never got to get to do that. That breaks my heart. Sorry.
Okay, girl. We'll leave it at that. I won't put you through any more. Thanks, Brigid.
You're welcome. All I want is just justice.
Okay.
For her to rest. I know she's not resting. I know for a fact she's not resting till she gets this justice. And I really want to know why they done it to my baby. And what did they done to her. It was like a football, the way I see my baby. It was like she was like a football to them that they kicked her to death. Whoever done this to her. And I'm very sorry. But I won't be happy till justice is done. I won't rest. I know she's with the angels and our Lord above in heaven because I'm a very religious young one. But this shouldn't be. This is not right. Not take a baby like that and the way they done it to her, beated her to death.
Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Come forward.
Yeah. Come forward, that's what I want them to do, is come forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Brigid.
Thank you very much.